For Facebook, fact or fiction, owners need to post on Facebook to access their followers. That is fiction. Nobody sees content unless it's paid for it on Facebook, period. So here's an example of a Facebook page that I manage on the right-hand side. You'll see that 15,413 people like this restaurant, and almost all of them are following this restaurant. So what you would think is, if there's that many people that are interested in this place on Facebook, that people would look at their stuff, right? And Facebook would be wanting to promote the fact that a lot of these people are looking at their posts. Make sense? Here's a post September 4th. Here's a post September 11th, this month. So this post, and this is now, we're at the 29th of September. So this post has now been out there for 25 days. This one's been out there for 18 days. 288 people reached, 34 engagements, 82 people reached, 2 engagements. So anybody out there, is that good? So if I said Snaptown gives you that sort of traction, what would you say as a business owner? Anybody?
No, thanks.
Right. Cancel. Your service sucks. This is terrible. And that's just the fact of how Facebook works now, right? It used to be all about followers. Then they started introducing ads several years ago. And now it's a publicly traded company that has to earn revenue. So they earn revenues on ads. So I boosted 2 different posts in this same 2 weeks for the business. They pay me to do that, right? And I got these results. Just pictures of food. Go to order. Shop now button. So those terrible results, this was on the 9th and this was on the 16th. So kind of in the same window area. 2,400 people reached, 117 engagements, 2,600 people reached, 192 engagements. And engagements are a combination of I like it, I shared it, I commented on it, and link clicks are actual clicks on the Shop Now link on the ad, which goes into the online ordering system. So these boosts are about 20 bucks, 20 bucks for 4 days total. So $5 a day. But that's the result you get. So lots of followers. Nobody accesses. The followers mean nothing because they don't see. Obviously, they don't see it, right? Because I'm following your business and everybody's disinterested. So that's I don't even know how bad that traction is. It's less than probably 0.1% of your followers that have seen your ads. So here's another business, Don Quixote's Mexican Rocklin, okay, which we manage the Facebook and the posts for them too. Different scenario, right? Only 300 people like this business, 317 people follow it, which is interesting thing, and 199 checked in. So you see here, much fewer people. You know, this restaurant doesn't do any like campaigns or any of that garbage, right, to try to get more followers. But almost nobody follows that business. Let's look at the performance again. Just a post, 152 reached, 19 engagements, and then the boosts, 2,000, 444, 2,100, 188, and a lot of link clicks. So obviously this ad is going to people they don't know because they only have 300 followers and they reached over 2,000 people. Or 2,000 people basically both times. And they had engagement. And engagement's important because who cares about posting funny pictures? You care about getting orders and getting revenue and getting people in your restaurant and getting people ordering delivery and people ordering pickup. That's what you're trying to do. And that's what these boosts do. This is the same thing, 4 days, $20. So, you know, when you have these business owners and you know, the customer back east that was requesting it was saying, well, I want people to do a lot of posts on Facebook to access my followers. You can do that. You can pay somebody. You can go to GoDaddy Social and pay them $300 a month to post. But you're not going to get anything from it except maybe over dinner you can go to your friend's house and say, hey, check out my really cool ads, my really cool posts. It doesn't mean anything. It's all about pay to play. And that's basically the summary, is that they're all this way. Facebook's this way. Instagram's this way, which is basically Facebook ads paid for there. Google is that way. If you post Google ads, you show up in other areas of Google, right? Third-party delivery systems are the same way too. We walked through several examples about a month and a half ago showing, well, if you pay more money to Grubhub and you use their perks programs, you get more people. It costs you a lot of money though, thousands of dollars to basically earn, less than your profit on every one of those orders. So, and the same thing happens with the delivery platforms. And if you should try this with your customers before you go in, or your prospects, is they'll say, oh, well, DoorDash markets for me, Uber markets for me, Grubhub markets for me. But just try to find their place on DoorDash. Just go to, because you're consumers too. Go to DoorDash, put in pizza in a certain area, and more times than not, that business will not show on page one. They'll show so far down, no one's going to scroll. They'll see all the businesses that are paying 35% plus ads, that are paying the big dollars, the big chains, the McDonald's, the Chick-fil-A's, the Jack in the Boxes, all these different businesses. They'll see them at the top. And then the smaller businesses that are paying the inflated rates, right? The top tier, 35%, you get on Dash Pass and it shows a Dash Pass logo, and you can do promotions. It shows a promotions logo. So they push people to the top because they pay. And then I would contend, if you're paying 30% and you don't have to pay any more to get more traffic, these are commission rates, right? They're not just one-time fees, they're rates. So that means now all your orders make 5% less or 7% less. So it's even worse for the bottom line. So flipping it back to the first slide, the best case for these restaurants is to take all those platforms and use them as much as they can to point them back to themselves. That's where the benefit lies. And in most cases, it works really well. Any questions on that or comments? Nothing?
So Randy, what are you telling these people that you push ads for them on Facebook that yeah, I'll do it for you, but the results are going to be suspect, or what do you say?
Well, initially what I said was, now even though these results show that this is Facebook reporting, right? And Google reporting's the same. Google will say you got 45 calls to your business and your phone never rang. So, that's what I hear from, like, lawyers and insurance guys and stuff like that are doing a lot of Google ads. So this says these clicks occurred from Facebook on the Shop Now link, which goes to the ordering system. I cannot and have not been able to correlate increased revenue to ad spend. If I increase this to $40 or $60 and it tripled these numbers, they still don't get more orders. The orders still stay the same. So I was going in pretty, I don't know, open, defensive, meek, humble, saying, yeah, I can't really, we spent all this money, I spent all your money here on these ads, and I can't translate that to more orders. I don't think your orders increase. I think they stay the same. And they'll say, oh no, man, this is the best thing ever. Look at all the people I reached. Look at all this stuff, because they see big numbers. So it's a vanity thing, an ego thing, I think, more so than anything. Brand awareness. So, I just go in and tell them the way it is. And in both of these cases, both with Coffee Republic and Don Quixote's, they're happy with these numbers. They're happy spending money on these numbers.